Hello, Virgo. Welcome to my channel, Hypnotherapy and Tarot. My name is Kirsten. I have your money. I always have to think about it. I have you because of the way I broke it up. I have your money, your love, and your work reading for the month of December. It's just a snapshot into where you'll be at in this month, plus an advice card for guidance through whatever it is you're going through. Today, I'm using the Wheel of the Year Tarot deck, as well as the Lavera Sibilla to clarify. All right. So, before we get started, I'd like to ask you to make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And while you're there, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I post new readings. That would be helpful. And make sure you like this video, share it with your Facebook and social media. And if you'd like to support this channel, you are encouraged to become a Patreon subscriber or to donate. There is a link for both in the description box below. Okay, let's get started with the reading. So your theme cards for, ignore my little doodling, I was just bored and I tend to write it myself when I get bored. Your theme card for today, Virgo, and I missed you in November. I'm sorry, I apologize. I think I may have skipped you. So I'm jumping ahead from Taurus to Virgo, and then I'll go back to Gemini. So Virgo, you got two cards that flew out. These will act as your theme cards. It will color the rest of the reading. You got the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups clarified by the Happiness card. So it looks like a positive time of new starts, promising new starts, new beginnings in both business and love or in money coming to you. Could be gifts, opportunities, births of new things being celebrated. And the Happiness card clarifies that you may experience happy events with others, celebrations, and happier times ahead. New starts and new beginnings that are very promising. It could even be a friendship may turn into a relationship for some of you. But getting involved with a friend, turning a friend into a lover, know that I don't want to say ulterior motives aren't good. I'm just saying that maybe in the beginning, the motive behind the connection could be for security. That doesn't mean that it won't lead to deeper love. But in the beginning, friendships that turn into deeper relationships might be initiated for the purpose of security. This could also represent new creative endeavors, you feeling very lucky, very positive about new beginnings and new things starting in your life. Okay, that's what it's all about. I want to start something new. Now, then we go to your money sector and you have the Ten of Swords. I mean, how do we go from this to this? In your money sector, Ten of Swords is a heavy card. This is a card of loss, endings, debts, feeling ruined or like a failure. You may undergo, this is where you're at in December, so you may undergo a devastating hit. Maybe you didn't see it coming. It could be unexpected. It hits you in your pocketbook. It hits you in your savings account. It may hit you in your job. Maybe you get dismissed or fired. I don't know, but it hurts badly. You're experiencing some pain in your money sector, right? Your advice card is the Five of Wands. So I hope this resonates with people. Your advice card is the Five of Wands. So right off the bat, it could be that a dispute over money or work, since it's the money sector, a dispute over money may end up bringing you money or a new opportunity for a fresh start. Okay, I don't know how that's going to play out for you, but I'm getting that a dispute ends up bringing you money or a new beginning after you go through a painful ending and the dispute is won. So it's a challenge to get to this place. It's a process to get to this place, one that you will need to undertake. So it's not all easy breezy, cover girl. Um, you're going to have to work to get yourself out of this state. You may have to overcome a dispute, but you will. Okay? I'm scratching my head, so I hope this makes sense for people. It may not make sense until December. Remember, this is a December reading. So, your current financial situation is an unstable one and a painful one, perhaps unexpectedly made so. But the situation is only temporary, and the sooner you get up from this and maybe start competing for what it is you want, the sooner you get back out there in that job market, the sooner you put yourself in a competitive place, the faster you will get out of this shallow condition and you will end up doing much better. I see new beginnings right away. So you will be rewarded for your efforts. I do see new starts here for you that otherwise would not have been here for you had you not had to undergo this day of reckoning or this ending. So let that be of comfort to you as you process this loss. Bury the dead quickly and move on. Okay? Don't linger. So that's your money energy. Okay? Now let's talk about your love life. Virgo. For single Virgos, you have the Seven of Wands. And your advice card is the Seven of Cups reversed. Fire and water. Maybe you'll be dealing with fire water energies. All right. For singles who have no one, I feel like your defenses are up. If you want love to come in, you want more love in your life, you're going to have to let down those defenses. Be willing to take a risk and get your hands dirty, right? There could be someone here who's interested in you, but that opportunity could fly away because your defenses are up and they're not able to approach you. Now, if you're single and you're dating someone, you don't have a relationship, you're just dating, you're out there living the single life. Spirit wants me to tell you it's okay for you to let your defenses down. You got these defenses up. I get it, but it's time to let those defenses down. The person that you're dealing with, I think you like this person a lot. I think this is the one, or you feel like this is the one you can like maybe do something with, right? Their feelings are real. Their feelings are genuine. Their feelings are getting deeper. But you got these defenses up and they can't get close to you. Can't get close enough. Can't get anything started. So if you need the assurance of, what their intentions are, I feel their intentions are good. Their intentions are genuine. Their intentions are pure. Their intentions are good. So you can let down your defenses and go ahead and get involved on a deeper level. Now, on another layer and another scenario, if you are dating and maybe there's someone special you really like, there may be a need to fight for this relationship. to keep it going. You may need to start a real relationship with this energy before they get away from you. Why? Because there's other competition, right? I feel like even though you got these aces, new starts, new beginnings, I feel like competition and challenge for what it is you want are the themes of your readings. So, like I said, some of you may need to compete with other admirers for the one you want. And you need to really come through with the new, a real relationship, or this one could get away from you, right? Because they've got people more than happy to step into your place. I do feel like with your advice card, which is the Seven of Cups reversed, that clarity is needed. You need to define what it is you want. You need to let them know where you're at and what it is you want. That's important. Can you guys hear me? I forgot to put in my mic. Have you guys been able to hear me? Just been going on and on and on. Sorry. I need someone to tell me if they heard me or not, because if you didn't hear me, I'll have to delete this and start over. Because I don't want to have a reading that's mute. Can somebody tell me if you can hear me prior to my putting the mic in? Anybody? All right, I'll keep going. Where was I? So advice, you've got the Seven of Cups reversed. So those of you who are putting defenses up, barriers up to love, you're being asked by Spirit to be a little bit more realistic. Come down out of your head, out of the clouds. You have this ideal, perfect partner relationship scenario, and it doesn't look like that in the real world. Be more open and allowing so the new opportunities can come into your life for love, because there are energies that want to come in, but they're prevented from approaching based on unrealistic ideals or defenses that you have up. All right, that's your advice for those of you who are, outside of love. For those of you who need to stand up and fight for a relationship before it gets away from you, I think you need to know that the one you want sees you as the ideal option, the best option. They do want you. They're waiting for you to start something with them. They're waiting for you to let down your defenses. Right? But if you don't do it, you don't offer them something real, guess what? They'll move on. They've got other options. But they would prefer it be you. All right, so let's get to the couples you're reading. Couples, you have the Six of Swords and the Three of Swords reverse is your advice. Six of Swords is about moving on from a bad experience into a more peaceful territory, calmer waters, whatever, however you want to say it. So I feel like this is mutual energy, and that's what you are doing together with your partner as a couple, trying to move on. I think there was something in the past that happened, some dirty shit, right? It could have ended the relationship or brought the relationship down to the point where an ending is being processed. But there's a decision to work past this, to move past it, to forgive and to forget. I feel like there will be apologies said, apologies given, and hopefully those apologies will be genuine and true, and forgiveness will be genuine and true. because your advice card is the Three of Swords. So it tells me that true forgiveness is needed in order for you to process the past and move past it. Otherwise, you're destined to repeat it again. So if you really want to save it, you can, but true apology, true genuine apology and forgiveness is required. There may even be third parties involved. And again, I feel like Virgo has to overcome competition or rivals to have what they want. The choice and the decision is up to Virgo. They have to stand up and have courage. They have to fight for this. They have to show someone they got some fight. They got some pizzazz. You want this. And with that standing up, with that fighting for what you want, you get victories. But without it, you can lose out. Just letting you know. If you want progression, you're going to have to stand up and fight for it. And you're going to have to be willing to truly forgive. So give it another try, give it a restart, reignite those flames of passion, and recommit to valuing your relationship and your partner. Now let's get to your work sector. You have this Three of Cups and the Five of Swords as your advice clarifier. Three of Cups in your work sector, I feel is very positive and encouraging. I do feel like you have new starts, new beginnings here very soon. So even if you go through a loss or an ending that was even unexpected or expected, I don't think you're down for long. And that's because you pick yourself up and you get back in the game. And you'll be celebrating new starts, new beginnings if that's your story. Finding something new right away. If you're in dire financial straits, something new coming in, something new begun that you're giving birth to is going to uplift your spirits, encourage you about the future. So that's wonderful. Now, on another layer, this could represent celebrations. Again, we have celebrations, happy events. This could be represent an office party. We're just talking about work here. So maybe this is an office party. And that will go well. Having good times with colleagues, having good times, making new connections. But the significance of this card and this card is that they both kind of warn you, be careful who your friends are. Because friends talk, friends gossip, friends share, friends talk behind your back. And you don't want to get too loosey-goosey at these office celebrations, right? And say stuff that might come back to you later to haunt you. So beware of office gossip. Oh my God. Beware of office gossip. Don't get so relaxed and have such a good time that you start running your mouth about so-and-so did what. Or you might hear something said about you. Don't get involved in all that. Walk away. Walk away, and I will give you safe passage through the wasteland. Isn't that what they said in Mad Max? All right. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting from your work sector. So just be aware of that. Your advice is the Four of Swords. Don't get involved in anything petty, any tit for tat slander. Don't let it affect you. If you hear something about yourself, you're feeling very comfortable with colleagues, maybe too comfortable. And down the road, that may lead to bad things. Okay? Always keep it professional, even when you're having fun. So that's what I'm going to give you. That's your reading, Virgo. Hope you enjoyed your reading and that you will come back to me for more. Please hit that like button. Please make sure to share your comments. Reach out and support if you can. And thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you in January and hopefully also in December for some pick a pile readings. All right? Blessings. Take care.